guys, welcome to my vlog. Today, I'm going to be talking about episode 2 from last week of Savage Builds. Name of this episode is Wheel of Death, and Adam and his team tries to build a Panjandrum, which was a weapon that the British tried to invent in World War II. And it's a rocket-powered wheel, 2 wheels, 1 wheel on either side, 10 feet tall, and in the center it was supposed to have like 1,000+ pounds of TNT to blast through a wall on the beaches of Normandy for D-Day, and they were powering it by rockets, and every time they did it, it was a failure. It would either go haywire and zip from direction to direction, or it would spin out of control and break it. So Adam Savage wanted to try and create a Panjandrum, so he goes to these model rocket guys, and they go with a small scale of like 2 bicycle wheels and a center, kind of an axle for them. And they started out with 5 model rocket engines on each side. They tried it and it went out of control. And then they went down to 3 rockets, and same with the 5th one, 5 on each side, so 10. They didn't fire all at the same time, so it made it go off course. And then the last test they did was 2 engines, 1 on each side, and that had the most success because they fired at the same time. So then Adam and his builder friend, they start building the Panjandrum, and it was pretty crazy to see him build it, and then tested 32 fuses to see if they would light at the same time, which means there's 64 connections to make the rockets go off at the same time, and they all went off within 0.08 of a second, so that was close enough to all going off at the same time. So then they put the 32 rockets on the wheel on this big open area, and then they set them off, and it goes through their course, goes through those things that were on the beaches to keep tanks from going through, and barbed wire, and it went all the way down to the tarp wall they built, and it veered off course at the last second, but it did really good. So then after that, Adam calls a friend from NASA who helped put Curiosity and some other rovers onto Mars. They decided to try a flywheel design where these 2 500-pound steel wheels were on an axle, and they'd have to spin them up to 1,000 revolutions per minute to have the Panjandrum travel at 20 to 40 miles an hour and smash through the wall. And so they tried a test run in the shop, and they only got it to 382 revolutions per minute before they cut the test because it was just too dangerous. And those flywheels had a whole bunch of momentum, like it took a while to stop it. Adam was using a 2x4, and that was not really stopping it, so he was having a bit of a hard time to stop it, but then he finally got it stopped. And then the 2 flywheels, it was going to be about 1,000 pounds, so they decided to bring it to the same open field 50 miles out of San Francisco and put the flywheels on. And so they got it all set up, and they got the wheel up to 800 revolutions per minute before they cut the engine, which was an electric engine. And they got it going, and it looked like it was going to go well, and then it stopped 15 feet from the trailer. So the test was a failure, but it was also kind of a success. But it didn't work, so what Adam did, he did something they would usually always do on Mythbusters. Blow the Panjandrum up. They used, well, they didn't literally blow it up, but they had like 8 gallons of gas in bottles with deck cord wrapped around it, and they lit that off, and the Panjandrum went up in a fireball. So, that episode of Savage Builds was really cool. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you ain't dreaming, you ain't living. Don't forget to dream big.